So it's finally over on my current project. And we're having a fucking blizzard right now, so it's far away from the spring and quite cold. Have to complain because I have rights to complain, and I was working on 1/100 scale. Yeah, it's probably no grade. Heavy gun from Formula 91. Formula 91, it was quite a challenge. Didn't went well. I can't be too cocky and say I made a perfect build. No, I didn't done any perfectly. I did very good in my opinion, very nicely, and yeah, I did few flaws. I could have done way better. Just let me erase my camera like that. Way better. So this is a heavy gun, and it's very much perfect beauty. I finished it. I see some imperfections after painting, after top coating, but yeah, it lost its original appearance. It's supposed to be a light lime colored one, and I did a light gray, which I think turned out very nicely. Added some details, some panel lining was done. Not everything perfect, as I mentioned before. Some I don't know, some pieces of trash, dust on the torso. You can see a few goose bumps are visible. I didn't change any joint because I didn't want to invest in masking rate, which I would be scrapped to improve our 1/100 no grade, which is totally fine with me because those joints works, aren't visible very big, some monstrosity in those. When you do not pay attention, you don't know what are really no grades are, which is represented from, I believe, 91. Yeah, from 91. It's almost 30 years old kit, which works finely in my opinion because it has all type joints, plastic joints, which are actually working fine, are tight except ball joints from legs, hips, which are a little bit ugly and a little bit tricky because those minimize the possibility of the model, which is not very good for new standards and which are acceptable for an old model, which allows you to stand firmly on the ground with no any deformation in flat surfaces. So this is also good. Why it doesn't have a hand, I will cover this a little bit later. I just will show you that I had a problem. I had a problem with head because those antennas, those looks like from the front, those are aligned too much to the center. But actually, manual doesn't say anything about that. Looks like a rabbit to me, but that's fine. It's okay. But those had a problem when I tried to align them from profile, and those weren't even, so I had to glue it. As you can see, another flaw is a shoulder piece where collision of two parts is, and because there are seam line, I didn't notice in time, and I could have removed it. Yeah, I did a pretty decent paint job on the thrusters. As you can see inside the thrusters are painted white, and some places which has inner parts light lime green visible are still sticking off, and that's of course flaw on my account. I could have been painted inside, so inside in a dark color that could have been visible clearly, like this elbow inside of the elbow, seam line again sticking off. Yeah, a few flaws. But in total, overall, it's a very nice looking 1/100 scale model, which I will try to compare with another one model, which I did probably in previous videos, and I'm changed my mind. I will do that. And I painted fully using brushes, which I covered in previous work in progress videos. And yeah, as I mentioned, it's an old model, but I'm quite satisfied with how it turned out, and we try to cover up weaponry. We have a weapon, we have a beam rifle. How a beam rifle like this, I painted in a metal black color. Handle isn't painted because I wasn't focused enough on that. I painted the visor in green. I removed seam line from the top of the part, so it's not visible anymore. Just a solid one piece. Probably some cracks are still up to find, but the main problem, I can't actually stick a rifle, so it would be look like a properly holding it, because a stupid peg which is on the hand over here on the palm, on the end of the palm, has no articulation. It's a ball joint, but it has no articulation. It doesn't move, and when you are applying the rifle, it looks like, I'll try to apply it right now. Here we go. And it looks like at the best like this. Why? Because a handle gets in the way. A handle gets in the way, and you can't do anything like that to fix it, move, or align on some other point. I don't know. I don't know what to tell about this. It looks decent in that position, but nothing special. It's not a proper how the weapon should be held in the arm. And shield, on the other hand, is just a proper additional accessory. Some imperfections here and there, but I hope it won't be visible very much. Remove, fix. I don't have a time for that. Actually, I don't have a time for that and patience to remove some imperfections after I painted several layers. And main layers were 4, I think. So we can stick a shield like that, and shield looks very good, very appealing, very nice. It's not in the way of the arm. We have here something stuck in the shield again. My hands are accumulating a lot of dirt. And rifle is not. Rifle is looks like off. I don't know. It bugs me. It bugs me very much, and I probably will remove rifle and will attach it to a hide skirt under rear over here. The section is movable. Section is movable and has a gimmick to apply the weapon on the back. And in that position, it's not a big deal. It's not bad, but I don't know. Finger which is movable, it does not do anything additional to regulation to improve. So I finished another project, and one of the complicated ones, because I'm using the brushes. This takes a lot of time, yada yada, and something like that. And I have to admit, it's not a perfect job. I could have done better. I could have invested more time, more. Here we go. Invest on more work on that, which I didn't. I rushed it. I had my reasons. I finished it in a very nice and good result, and I'm pretty much happy about it. It has a good look right now. It's better than unpainted. Yes, one more flaw which I didn't mention before were stickers, which I didn't use. Some of them are those ugly ones, which I don't know why people still keep using them. I just turn them away. And those water slides, those are not bad. How bad? But I don't think those would work, because I think my model is an original one. I got it from a good friend, And if I am correct, it's 30 years old original. It's probably costed a lot of money now on the market, but I don't care. I really don't care. I got what I wanted. I got a cool looking mobile suit model, and I have it in my collection of 1/100. I don't have many master grades or 1/100 to no grades, but I still have it, and I'm pretty happy about how it turned out. So that's much about this review. A few thoughts of mine. If you don't mind, of course. If you mind, well, what you're doing here. And thank you as usual for watching this semi-difficult, problematic project of mine. Thank you very much again, and see you next time. Bye. Bye.